Karen Swain is a teacher of deliberate creation. She's a devotee of anything to do with positive thinking and how to turn your thoughts around. Karen, I'm so excited to learn a little bit more about the law of attraction. I'm really excited to share with you today the law of attraction and the methodologies, philosophies, and your understanding of the topic itself. So can you just sort of enlighten me a little bit? I do know a little bit about the law of attraction. However, I'd love it to hear it from your perspective.
The law of attraction is about tapping into source energy. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. So it's saying that what you're offering with your thoughts and feelings, you attract similar into your life. And someone who's a very positive person and feels like things are going to go well will attract things into their life that make things go well. And someone who's a very negative person usually attracts things into their life that don't go so well.
Can you just explain the source part of it for me? The source, when you say source energy, what does source mean? To me, is it ketchup sauce or tomato sauce, or what's the source energy? Come on, Karen, what's that about?
Source energy. Well, as you know, Pam, it's life force energy. When source is flowing, you're feeling vital and alive. And when source is withdrawn from the body dies.
So is this the breath that we breathe? Or how do you perceive the source?
Source is the source of all living things.
Right.
Some people call it God. Some people call it source. Some people call it the creator. Some people call it Allah. Some people call it Krishna. God is the source of all things, the creator of everything.
So is it consciousness? Are we talking about consciousness?
It's a source of pure positive energy. It's a source of well-being. And there's only one source of energy in the whole universe, and that is the source of well-being, which you can go with. You can go with the flow or you can resist. And the way to go with the flow of the source of well-being is to be in alignment with it, to think in a way that is in alignment with the source of well-being. You can do that by thinking happy thoughts or thinking positive thoughts or being interested or being passionate or anything that you aspire, that you think about that feels like well-being. Anything that feels good to you, anything that feels positive to you is going to be in alignment with source energy.
And can we fake this? I mean, when you say going with the flow, for somebody that's sort of in hospital with incredible burn injuries or has been a victim of a car accident, and they're not in the flow because they're dealing with all their pain, what can they do?
That's an excellent question. That's a really good question, actually. You cannot fake vibration. You can pretend to be happy, but if you feel sad, what life responds to is your vibration, and your vibration is indicated to you through your emotions. So your emotions or your feelings are indicating what you're offering vibrationally speaking. Everything in the universe is vibration. If you think about quantum science, everything in the universe is energy vibrating. Energy and information vibrating. The quantum scientists talk about there's no stuff in the universe. Everything, even this table that appears to be hard, is actually more space, and it's energy and information. So we live in a vibrational universe, and we are all vibrational beings, and we offer vibrations through what we think and feel. So the feeling is a feedback system about what vibration you're offering. When I was a little girl, I was very psychic too. And what used to confuse me was when I met a smiley face who was saying, oh, everything's lovely and everything's all right, and I was feeling the discord within them, and it felt like she doesn't believe everything's lovely and everything's all right, but she's saying everything's lovely. That's someone who's faking, but life is not hearing your words. Life is hearing your vibration. So great question. Back to the part when someone's in pain. I had a girlfriend who had cancer, and even though this conversation is a conversation that not everyone in the world is listening to, most people are coming to understand that this is how life works, like nurses that work in hospitals. They might not be going to a psychic or going to someone who's teaching about the law of attraction, but what they've noticed is patients who are more positive in their outlook heal faster and get better quicker than patients that are very negative and very upset about their dilemma. So this girlfriend of mine who had cancer, the nurse said to her, you know, if you could have a positive attitude, you'll find that you'll heal quicker and faster. And my poor friend felt so distressed that she had been diagnosed with this terminal disease, or a disease that could potentially kill her. I don't think the doctors actually said it's going to kill you, that she thought, how am I going to feel good about this? And that was a dilemma that took her on her searching her spiritual journey into how can I change the way I think and feel.
But you've got to be aware, terribly self-aware to be able to do that, surely.
Well, yes, it takes awareness, but it also takes a decision to want to change your circumstances.
Yeah, so that's an awareness.
Seemingly she had a great life, but she said that in her private moments she would say, I hate my life, I've got no purpose to my life, why am I here? She would sort of cry out to the universe about how she hated her life and she felt like she had no purpose. Anyway. And then cancer came along and she had that to deal with. And she says that it was the best gift she was ever given because it really woke her up. She began to become aware of what she was thinking. And when she realised that she had been thinking so negatively for so many years, she thought, I just got to stop that. I've got to stop that. And it didn't happen overnight, but it was a journey from practising thoughts that were constantly negative to practising appreciation. She started to look around her, especially when you're looking in the face of death. It's like, if I stay alive, I'll be happy. That's the next decision, isn't it? The doctors say you could be alive tomorrow, you could be dead. She'd be going, okay, alive would be good. Napoleon Hill said that the power to choose thought was a spiritual power, stronger than any habit, stronger than any superstition, stronger than anything in the universe, the power to choose thought. And deliberate creation is all about choosing to think a thought that feels better than the thought you're currently having that's upsetting you or distressing you or making you feel nervous or disempowered or angry. Choosing to change that thought. I think it's a decision in the moment. I don't think animals have that decision-making process, that when they're angry, they're going to stop in the middle of being angry and say, hang on, I can change this thought. I think that humans can. It's called free will. We have the freedom to choose thoughts that create heaven or hell in our life. And it's our choice. It's our decision. It's in the moment, moment by moment.